Welcome to
Internet Girls.
Wait, that sounded so dumb. Why did I do
what
it?
that sounded like?
Yeah.
It sounded like it's better than one cover
Two
girl.
cover girl. I know. Why did it sound like that?
That's so funny, actually.
Okay, well, welcome to Internet Girls. Sorry for our instant TikTok reference. We are chronically online.
We're still figuring this out. If you have any ideas for an intro, but you know,
that doesn't suck.
it doesn't sound like what's better than one cover girl.
Two cover girls.
Oh my gosh.
We're coming from you a little bit high in the sky tonight. Because that sounded fun. Let you in on our lives a little bit.
Yeah, it's, it is Internet Girls After Dark.
After dark.
This is an After Dark episode, and that happens sometimes after dark. Or all the time after dark.
I feel like we need theme songs for everything. Like, we have to have segments, like After Dark.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a little, like, do-do-do.
Oh,
like, little,
that.
like, sexy theme song.
Oh, I love that.
Theme song.
We should get John. Okay, so Hannah's husband, John, has been playing the guitar. He just busted it out, like, right before we started recording, and I was like, okay, Mr. John Mayer, just like, I was like, how did you know how to do that? So we should get him to, like,
write us a song.
yeah, or just, like, film a little.
That would be great. Yeah, he'll do a little, like, moody.
Sound bites.
I love that. John is officially employee number 1 of Internet Girls. Or we can have Katie do an AI song for us.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So our friend Katie showed us today. She did a collaboration to make this, like, sandwich at Coachella, and she had AI write a song for the video. And it, like, slaps. Like, I want that in my Spotify.
No, I was like, what? I was like, this sounds like the radio. Like,
It was stuck in my head all day.
I want to start singing it, but I don't want to. No, there's no way that's coming out way before this. It was like.
That's true. We don't know when these episodes are coming out.
Yeah, because she's going to Coachella, which
this weekend.
Yeah, that's like in a couple of days. This isn't coming out in a couple of days. It's probably coming. We don't know. That's a problem for another day.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I would sing the song for you, but it's something about. Do you remember?
Pork so juicy.
Yeah,
wanna eat the sandwich.
That was so cool. It was so cool that they could do that. Technology, man.
I know, right?
And we're in technology's home. We're in freaking
Silicon Valley.
Exactly. Like, this is where it all goes down.
This is where the Zuck lives. This is where the internet was invented, maybe.
Ooh, what neighborhood does he live in, though?
He lives in my old neighborhood where I used to grow up.
No way.
Yeah, we used to go trick-or-treating there.
What's his house look like? Is it huge?
I feel like, if I remember correctly, it's not. It's like one level.
What?
But then he bought like every other home on the street for all his family and friends.
Every other home?
He like just started buying up all the homes. It's like one of the nicest streets in Palo Alto.
Really?
And he just bought them all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine like, hey family, if you want to come out and visit, we have just a house for you. So cool. Like a huge house.
What kind of treats was he like tossing out?
Oh no, he wasn't. No.
He didn't?
We would be in the neighborhood, but he was
lights
way
were
too
off.
antisocial.
Lights were off, doors locked.
There was nobody home. He's like, goodbye, I am leaving.
Yeah, I heard he's like super weird.
I've heard that too. I saw him at Facebook. He was sitting in a cubicle. Anyway, we bring to you a very special episode of Internet Girls After Dark. Because tonight we are discussing the ins and outs
of our lives.
Yes.
And everyone's life, because like this is what matters. And our opinion is everything.
Yeah, like everyone can have their own opinion about this, but obviously ours is
it's fine
correct.
To be wrong.
Yeah, you can be wrong. But we're right.
So you can be okay with your wrong opinion, but here is the right opinion.
So the first one I feel like is going to be kind of controversial because I know how you feel about this, Tori.
Yeah, we disagree.
Yes. But I think TikTok is out There.
No,
I said it.
No,
I said it.
No.
It's out.
Why do you think this?
I think TikTok Shop has just completely ruined it. I think it's not fun to post on. Nobody's getting like consistent views anymore. Like it's up 1 week, it's down 1 week, it's down. It's been down for me for many weeks. I think they're trying to compete with YouTube too much when we already have a YouTube. I just think it's dying.
Well, no one's posting on YouTube anymore. But anyways, see, here's my thing.
Diss. She slid in with the diss.
And TikTok Shop does suck, but I don't really see that many TikTok Shop videos on my personal. But I think it's just the way that I have trained my algorithm is that like I don't want to watch that. So I don't know.
That's nice. I have tried.
Really?
But like I was going through last night. I was like TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop, ad, TikTok Shop, JoJo Siwa, ad.
JoJo Siwa. Oh.
There's another one. She's out.
Yeah. But
there, I said it.
She's definitely out. But I feel like we can get to her because TikTok for me, I feel like is in because I'm really liking the switch to the longer form content. Like I'm really liking people posting longer videos on there.
I mean, because that's what you do. So, like, obviously, like,
call out. No, I do. I am notorious. Like, I post like 7-minute videos on there. Like, it's no big deal on the regular. Like, I'm talking every day. My videos are long videos.
It's like a commitment. I'm like, okay, am I doing my makeup? Am I washing my face? Do I have time for this?
Yeah, they're long.
But they're good. They're like worth it.
You think so?
I think so.
Thank you. They're like YouTube videos, but on TikTok. But anyway, so I really like making long-term long form content, and I like watching it, and so I'm really liking everyone switching to doing that. Like I don't see hardly any like trends that much on my. You remember how you used to scroll TikTok and it used to be like all trends?
Yeah, and I loved that.
Really,
that was like the height of TikTok. It was so fun. Like everyone was just having fun. Now I feel like I go on TikTok and it's like serious video, like video making me cry. Like it's just too intense. I'm like, where are the short, funny little like snippet videos, you know?
Oh, well, so here's the thing. TikTok has definitely changed. So I feel like it's not giving what it once was giving. Yeah. And you don't like the new iteration. Yeah.
And I don't like how salesy it is. Like the constant TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's horrible.
See, well, I don't like TikTok Shop at all. I will agree with you on that. But for me, I like the new iteration, minus the TikTok Shop, of the long form videos and all of that. Like the more of like.
I agree.
Like that's why I say TikTok's in, because I like the new that. It seems like more substance rather than like, oh, a new trend of someone like thinking of something to this sound, you know?
I'll give you that. But I will also say when TikTok starts actually showing my content to people again, I might like it more. Because Instagram was like, oh, you want views? All right, I got you. Say less. And TikTok was like, oh, yeah, no, 300 views is good for you.
No.
We're going to put you there.
I would be really upset too. I'm not going to lie. Hey, and if you people listening to this don't relate, sorry, what I said was cringy, but I'm not sorry because it's my job. So anyways, what is next?
Okay. Next on the list is cycle tracking. It's in.
Yes.
Big in for 2024 and forever, I hope.
Yeah, no, it's so important because as a woman, like, there's just certain times of the month that are much better for certain things.
Yeah, like, I've been noticing, I'm like, oh, I'm in my follicular phase. Like, I'm so outgoing and I want to be with everyone and I want to be out there, like, doing stuff, running around. And then, oh, I'm in my luteal phase. Time to eat a snack, take a nap, you know? Yeah. It's very helpful in determining like what's going on with you. So I feel like I used to just be like, why am I so tired right now? Or why am I so ugly? You know, you're having like an ugly week.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. And it's like usually related to your cycle. So I think it's very important. I think you can eat with your cycle. There's like so much you can do. And I feel like if you're a woman, tracking your cycle is like such a great place to start with like wellness and health and just like mindfulness.
Yeah, no, totally. I love cycle tracking. The only thing that's hard is like if your period isn't regular, it's kind of hard to do. So, I mean, first you got to work on that. But once you're regular, if you can cycle track, it's like your life just becomes like better because you just know like your limits and what you're able to, it's like how to thrive, you know?
100%. And yeah, my cycle was irregular my entire life. And then I started taking these supplements. They are inositol, which is like so good for PCOS, and maca root, which I heard is really good for fertility. And I'm trying to conceive. So I started taking that, and my cycle is legit regular now.
That's
I've
awesome.
never in my life had that.
That's so awesome.
It's insane.
I need to do that.
My doctors are so proud of me. And I'm like, all I did was take these supplements. Thank you.
That's awesome. Next on the list. Okay, so another in is high protein diets. Because listen, and this is coming from someone, I don't eat a lot of meat in my daily life. Like I'm not a huge meat person. Like, and that goes for like chicken or beef. Like I personally am like a fish girl. So, but I have been tracking my protein and making sure that I'm hitting 100 grams of protein a day. And it has made such a world of a difference in like how I feel. And, you know, like,
is it like your energy level?
It's like my energy level more than
anything.
That's
amazing.
Yeah. It just has made the biggest difference.
Yeah. They've like, we both see nutritionists right now with Alara, and they've told us both that as PCOS girlies, having a high protein diet is like the absolute best thing you can do for your body. But it's also difficult because women are not naturally like, they don't naturally crave meat, whereas men really do crave meat. And so it's super easy for men to get those super high protein levels. But for women, we have to be a little bit more creative, add some protein powder, like have some chomp sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Or a protein bar that you really like, you know? So once I like I changed to being like super mindful of how much protein I was getting and just like making sure that I was really getting 100 grams of protein, like I just feel so much better. And I just try to eat at least 30 grams of protein every meal. That's the only thing that I like track or whatever, because I'm someone who has struggled with eating disorders like in the past. So I'm not going to calorie count and I'm not going to restrict myself or whatever, but I am going to eat foods that are good for me and that feel good in my body. And I am going to make sure I'm getting enough protein, you know, keep it simple.
Yeah, that's smart. I feel like for me, I don't even track like how much protein I'm consuming. Like I don't even look like, oh, this is 7 grams or this is 15 grams. I'm just like making more efforts to include protein in my diet. So like learning what foods really do have a lot of protein that aren't just like steak, and then adding those and incorporating those. And it's honestly been amazing.
Yeah.
Intuitive eating, who knew?
Yeah. But it also is kind of fun to look. Like for me, I think of it like a game. I'm like, ooh,
no, I like that.
I'm like, how much more protein can I get? Oh, that has that much, and it makes me like feel like I'm winning. I'm like, I won, and that's literally
you're competing with yourself.
I'm competing with myself.
I love that.
Yeah, because I'm not a competitive person at all. But
okay, but what I think is out is being vegan.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if you're listening and you're vegan. Honestly, being vegan for no reason.
Yeah. Exactly. Because did y'all remember back in, I think it was like 2015, 2016, when like the thing was to not be vegan. It was like the banana girl, Freely the banana girl. Do y'all remember her, or was that a glitch in the Matrix? Like that girl was crazy. She was starting like internet beef on YouTube with everyone every 2 seconds. But anyways, so the thing is that whole craze that happened made girls like not eat any kind of meat because they thought that they thought that that was a way to be like thin
healthy and skinny.
And it was like juice cleanses and like
the juice cleanses.
Yeah, it was
the
like
juice cleanses of 2014.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a juice cleanse girl so bad, but one, I was poor, and two, I was like, oh, I actually want to like chew my food.
I want some substance, please.
Love a juice. Like, give me that and a sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, like a healthy salad. Like, why were they not allowing themselves to eat like healthy food?
It was like someone got it in their head one day.
Banana girl.
But it was free. Let's blame freely.
Banana girl.
What happened to her? Let's go on a riot and like off with her head. I'm just kidding. Not off with her head. Not off with her head. But she was doing crazy stuff. Like, I remember that girl was like, I eat 30 bananas a day.
What?
Yeah. Is that not crazy?
It takes me a while to get through one.
Yeah.
Insane. Oh, I could never.
Oh,
Okay, but you know what I think is women powerlifting, because I think that's so badass. And I feel like it's always been this like male dominated field, and now women are like, fuck it, like I'm gonna get swole. And I love that.
Wait, are you talking about not just like powerlifting themselves to work out at the gym? You're talking about like the sport of powerlifting?
I mean, I'm probably more talking about the gym.
Oh, okay.
But like, I've been following some of my friends on Instagram, and they post themselves like lifting these crazy weights at the gym. And I'm like, hell yes.
That's awesome.
Like, because I feel like women are always like so scared, like, oh, it's going to bulk up my arms or make my shoulders broader. It's like, no.
It's actually so good for you if you have PCOS too, like, is to power lift. They say that's like one of the best things for you. So, and we have PCOS, so we should be doing that.
Yeah, I really want to get back into it.
When's the last? I have not even lifted a weight.
Yeah, my arms are like rubber at this point. No, I don't lift anything.
It's been years, like probably 10 years.
Yeah, I feel like everything I do now is like cozy cardio.
Same.
Yeah. Or like really beautiful walks on like a nice day in the neyborhood.
Yeah.
Walking pad.
Yeah. That's like me. I did just buy one of those stepper things things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Off of TikTok Shop. I did buy that. I have about 2, maybe TikTok Shop videos do come up because obviously I bought that. And I did buy this lip stuff off TikTok Shop.
Oh, Tori got that viral, like that lipstick that you like put on your lips and then you peel it off. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I tried it today. I actually really liked it.
It looks so good on you. I kept looking at your lips and being like,
I kept looking at
so good.
Pretty good. Yeah. I like that stuff.
Anyways, wait, I just figure eighted us back to TikTok Shop. Apologies. But
TikTok Shop is now in.
No, but powerlifting is so good for you. I really need to get my... I almost said ASS, and then I'm like, are you in 7th grade?
ASS.
But to the gym and lift some weight, because it has been, in high school I was on the weightlifting team.
No way.
Yeah, because to be on the cheerleading team at my high school that I originally went to, you had to be on the weightlifting team. They just made you do it because they were like really good. It was like super competitive cheerleading.
Oh wow!
And then
you had to be strong.
Yeah, so they made every cheerleader on the weightlifting team.
Oh,
so it's kind of fun,
Did you guys know Tori was a cheerleader?
Yeah, my entire life.
We're gonna post one of your cheerleading pics on our Instagram.
Yeah, we should. I have to dig.
Throwback.
Yeah. But and then after that, I switched high schools. That's a whole nother story. I'll tell y'all later about the reason why. But anyways, and when I did that, it wasn't that like important. But one of my best friends was like, I want to be on the weightlifting team. She's still one of my best friends to this very day. And I was like, yeah, I used to be on the weightlifting team at my other school. Let's do it. So we did it together. And the thing is about lifting weights like that is I am so short that my feet kept coming off the ground when I would go to lift weights, and I kept scratching at all the weightlifting meets because my toes would like come up
Oh no.
Because my feet don't touch the ground.
Oh,
I know. It's
you're
not
too
fair.
little.
That's so not fair. And I was losing, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't help it. I'm 5 feet tall. My feet don't touch the ground. Anyways, but weightlifting is still in.
Weightlifting is in, heavy cardio is out, but cozy cardio is in.
Oh, 100%.
Yes. All that, like, go run 10 miles. If you're a runner, okay. But, like, no, it's out.
No, I hate that so much.
And it's so bad for you if you have PCOS.
Yeah, which makes sense because I hate it. Like, this is not for me.
It's not natural.
No, but I like cozy cardio. Like the girl who started that, what was her name? I don't remember. But have you seen her on TikTok?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I
There's
did.
There's some drama recently.
There is some drama. That's why I got her on my TikTok. I'd never seen her before that.
Yeah, so apparently this girl started cozy cardio. Do you remember? And then like and she was on like Good Morning America, and they also interviewed some other girl who started like cozy like yoga or something after this same girl. And this skinnier girl who was the girl who kind of copied the original girl got all the airtime on Good Morning America. And it was a big deal. And
big deal.
Everyone is up in arms, and we're pissed.
Redemption for cozy cardio girl.
Yeah. Hashtag never forget. Cozy cardio girl, we see you.
We see you. We hear you. We respect you.
Yeah, and we are cozy cardio girls too.
Yes, I got a walking pad for Christmas, and I love it. And you have a stair stepper.
I have a stair stepper.
That's pretty exciting. I'm curious how you like that. I feel like I would only be able to do it for like a minute.
Well, the main reason I got it is for space issues.
Yeah.
Because I have a way better chance of fitting that.
Yeah,
which I still might not be able to take it, but I can try. Because we move all the time, y'all know, or you might not know. But my husband's a travel nurse. We have to pack everything in our Jeep, and there's no chance I'm getting a whole walking pad in the Jeep. But I might be able to get a small stair stepper. So yeah. That's why I bought it. You know what else is in? Is gay pop.
I love gay pop. I think there's a little lesbian in each of us, you know? A little lesbian.
100%. Everyone's just a little gay, even if they're not willing to admit it.
Yeah, 100%. We do not own Jojo Siwa, though. She is not the creator of gay pop.
No, she's out.
She's out.
Like, I'm so tired of seeing her on my For You page.
I'm so tired. Like, I just feel like...
And I don't mean to be mean.
I don't want to be mean at all, but I feel like she's trying really hard to be this, like, cool, edgy, adult person. And, like, we all just want her to, like, be herself, you know? Be authentic.
Yeah, and it's just... And here's the thing is, I feel bad for her a little bit because she's trying to, like, come into her adulthood and, like, have, like, a wild stage and, like, be, like, shed the whole, like, child thing. But the problem is she doesn't know what that looks like yet. Like, she doesnn know who she is, which
is fair.
Yeah, at that point. But don't, like, put out this, like, harsh image. Then say that, you know, be like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Right. That we would, like, be so much more receptive to that than this whole, like, I'm so edgy and, like, I created gay pop and, like, show some respect to the people who came before you.
Like Lady Gaga, hello.
Miley Cyrus,
hello. Robin.
Who the fuck is Robin?
Keep dancing.
Oh, I was like, what?
I love that song. That is my favorite song of all time, in case you didn't know.
Really?
Yes.
That's such a random choice. That is good, though.
It's so good. Okay, I will spare your ears, but go listen to it. Robin, Dancing on My Own. Not
how old is that song?
It's old.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's why I love it. Like, I honestly didn't even discover it until, like, it was old already. But I just love it so much. It's just so fun. I feel like it didn't get enough, like, due, you know?
I feel like these are the times I remember that you're older than me. Because I'm like, what? That is such a random song.
I know, but I didn't even like know about it until it was way past its due. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I promise. Like, I think I discovered it. How I discovered it is the show Girls. Have you seen Girls?
Oh, that was a big song on there.
That's how I discovered it. It's from.
Okay, why have I been on Girls Talk?
Have you ever seen Girls?
I watched it when I was a teenager, and I remember being like, this is a little much for me. But now I'm like a crazy adult, and I feel like I would relate to it more. I want to rewatch it.
Rewatch it. It's literally my favorite show of all time.
That's what everyone says. And at the time, I was like, wow. But now I just think it would be great.
It's so good. How old were you when it came out? Or when you were watching it?
Like 16, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's 6 seasons or 7, I think.
And I remember watching a lot of it and being like into it, but also being like, there were a couple episodes that stuck with me. Like, do you remember the episode where Hannah finds that she's really OCD and she sticks a Q-tip in her ear, and then when she gets home from the hospital, because it like punctures her eardrum, she like is so OCD that she has to stick a Q-tip in her other ear.
Yeah.
That one has stuck with me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It really freaks me out. But also Adam Driver. I love him.
Beautiful, beautiful man.
Beautiful man. But he's kind of a jerk on the show, huh?
Yeah. But he gets...
Does he get better?
Yeah. He has a whole arc. Oh, we should rewatch it together. Like,
oh, that would be so fun.
Watch an episode.
And we can update you guys.
Yeah, it'll be like a book club, but...
Girls Book TV Club.
No, it's so good. Oh my god. And
okay, I'm adding it to my watch list.
Yeah. And like, because for me, I remember I really wanted to move to like a big city at that point in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't because Matt started nursing school and I had just gotten like my first corporate-y job.
Oh.
And I could have, but I like didn't want to like leave Matt. You know what I mean?
I want to go be corporate girl in big city, but must have boyfriend.
Yeah. I would have told anyone else in my position that they were stupid. Like, go to move to a big city, like do long distance or whatever, or leave your boyfriend. But I just like didn't want to do that with him. And anyway, so I was just craving that, and like watching that show during that time period, I was like living vicariously through them or something. I don't know, but it's just like,
oh, this makes me really want to watch it again.
Yeah,
I think I would have a newfound appreciation as an adult.
Yeah, it's just like a special show to me, at least. But Girls is in.
Girls is in. Girls is back in.
Yeah.
I feel like New Girl had that same arc where like it came out and people thought it was really funny, and then people were like, boo, tomato, you're so lame if you watch this show. And then now it's like super popular again. Yeah. And you're like, cool if you like New Girl.
Yeah, it's like, do you watch New Girl?
This is why you need to just like what you like and like not follow the trends, because it's too hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Who can keep up with that? Okay, this might be a controversial one, but I think the European Girl Summer is out. And hear me out. I think off-season traveling is in, but summer traveling during the peak when it's hot AF and the children are out of school and they're running around is not as fun as traveling in like April, May, or like September, October.
I totally agree. Matt and I will always say that we are off-season travelers. Mm-hmm. We actually almost started a travel page together called the Off-Season Travelers.
We did love that.
We almost did. Oh. And I was like, Matt, we should do it. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And we just like didn't, but we should have done that, because that's what we do, is like we will typically, and just unless something crazy happens, but 9 times out of 10 or 99% of the time, like we are going in the off season. If it's peak season, I can tell you this much, we are not going though. Like that.
But I still get FOMO.
I do too.
When people are in like Italy, Paris in the summer, I'm like, oh, I want to be there. But then I remember how not great it is.
I know. But I get the FOMO too, because they just make it look so good. But I've talked to some, like even last year, I was talking to this girl who I follow, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so crowded. It's so hot. I would never come this time of year again. But then looking at her photos and stuff, you would never know that. You would think it was like a magical time of her life, you know?
Yeah. No, do you follow Kelsey Kotzer?
Yeah.
Did you see last summer she went to Europe and she literally came home early because she got heat poisoning? And it was so awful that she was like, I'm out. I have to go home.
No, I did not.
Literally insane. I was like, nail in the coffin for me. Like, that's all I needed to see. I'm done. I'm never planning a summer trip to Europe.
Where was she? Like,
she was in Italy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think she went to Lake Como. And she like walked down and then she walked, I don't know. I've been to Lake Como. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But anyway, she walked down somewhere and she got stuck down there where there were no taxis and she had to walk all the way back up and she got heat poisoning and she was out of commission for days just sitting in a hotel and then she went home.
Oh my gosh.
I know, to New York, which is still like very hot, but at least you have air conditioning there.
Damn.
They don't have that shit in Europe.
Well, I thought on Lake Como though it is hilly. Is that not true?
No, it is, but I don't know where she was, but when I was there, it's like there's taxis everywhere and
yeah, you're like you couldn't find a taxi.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but she somehow got stuck and she had to walk up like crazy hills and that just
that sounds
ruins everything.
Awful.
Terrible. And it's like it's getting hotter and they don't have air conditioning.
Oh no. Do you think they'll ever come around on that issue? Like, do you think
the air conditioning?
Yeah.
Yeah. It keeps getting so hot in the summer now.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Global warming.
Yep, it's warming.
It's gonna force
the globe.
You know what sucks is the more people with air conditioners is even
it's making it worse. I know.
We're just gonna combust one day.
We're so screwed. Anyway, back to go to Europe in the summer.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first. If you are a childless person who doesn't have to wait until the summer to travel with their kid, go in the off season.
It's the best time to go.
The best.
Hey, if you have a child, pull them out the last week of school. They don't do anything that week anyways. You know, you were there. You went to school before.
Yeah, or pull them out anytime because my parents did that to me and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm very well educated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was that the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We did it. So those are our ins and outs. And I feel like they're going to change all the time. But
as of now, those were the ones that were top of mind to us. Did we talk about JoJo Siwa being out? Yeah, we did.
How many times do we talk about JoJo Siwa? You clearly know our feelings on JoJo.
I know. Anyway. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you enjoy Internet Girls After Dark.
And you guys know where to follow us. You can follow us at Internet Girlz Pod on Instagram. That's girls with a Z. Mm-hmm. We're also Hannah Lee Lifestyle and
Tori Sunshine with 2 R's and an I.
So you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys later. We are out.
Bye.